So it looked like Andrew Berry's future could be shaping up for him to get more power in Cleveland. Guys, could we be seeing Shedeur be named the starter for the 2026 football season? Guys, for you guys did not see the video last night, I highly recommend you guys go and check it out, because Jimmy Haslam is cleaning the house. We got staffers quitting the team, getting fired. I don't know what the hell is going on. Now we got boots on the grounds. People in Cleveland stating that Andrew Berry is about to get more power than he already got.
Believe it or not, this just happened. An NFL insider just dropped a bomb bigger than a fourth quarter Hail Mary. Browns GM Andrew Berry gets a massive promotion, and Shedeur Sanders' future? Let's just say it's twisting wilder than a preseason playbook. Stick around, because chaos just got a name.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. Look like Mike Tomlin had some words for Andrew Berry this morning in his recent press conference. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Pittsburgh. Let's get it. Let's go.
Like my man, Junior.
For real? Somebody call me Junior too.
When I pulled up, I thought you was Junior. I got to put him on
Stop right here for me.
Oh, Cleveland, you never fail to entertain. Staffers quit like it's a Black Friday sale. Firings flying faster than a fourth quarter Hail Mary, and Jimmy Haslam apparently on a one-man mission to turn the Browns front office into a remake of Purge Football Edition.
I am just a little bit concerned that they don't have the right people making the talent decisions.
Yeah, that's fair.
This has nothing to do with Jimmy Haslam. Jimmy Haslam wanted Deshaun Watson, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
That was his call, him and his wife's call. I mean, they own the team. They can do whatever the hell they want.
And most of us thought it was a good idea at the time.
Sure, I'm not going to be phony. You and I were like super pumped about it. We thought we had a franchise quarterback, and we did not. It was a bad move. It was a horrible move.
But hold on to your helmets, because right in the middle of this chaos, we've got Andrew Berry about to get promoted. Not just a little pat on the back, not just, hey, here's a bigger office. We're talking full-on team president vibes.
Now, what does this mean? Basically, Andrew Berry could be getting promoted to president of the team. Yes, president of the team. That means he's pretty much below Jimmy Haslam, bro. I mean, hello? This is a major development in the story, guys. This means to tell me that Jimmy Haslam and Andrew Berry is like this. Oh, they hella close. And it gives more clarity on the Shedeur draft situation.
That's right. Andrew Berry, the guy already running the ship as GM, is now potentially steering the entire cruise liner. And the kicker? He's still answerable only to Haslam, which means he's basically the king's favorite courtier, if the king liked chaos and spreadsheets.
Our meeting, in the room, so to speak. Look, we have a lot of respect for Deion and Coach Prime. I think the program that he's built at Colorado, hard-nosed, tough, disciplined kids. I have a ton of respect for him and all the kids that really come out of Colorado. So, and that's evident, really, not just even with Shedeur, but all those kids that came into the game from Colorado. You can really see his.
Now, what does this mean for Shedeur Sanders? Because, of course, in the middle of all these corporate musical chairs, the guy who was supposed to be Cleveland's shiny new toy is suddenly in a plot twist that not even the NFL draft lottery could predict. With Berry gaining more power, Shedeur's role is hanging in the balance like a tightrope walker over Lake Erie. Draft strategy, game day snaps, long-term plans, all now potentially filtered through the lens of Berry's new authority.
And so if you think that you're going to go get another quarterback, it is malpractice to keep trotting him out here when you have another quarterback who's sitting in the wings that you can see if you're going to be able to play him, and he's a franchise guy. Nobody is saying give Shedeur Sanders the keys. All they're saying is give him an opportunity to show what he can do, and it's based on this. And by the way, how many games did Joe Flacco get before they jettisoned him? Four games.
And considering Berry has been tight with Haslam, you can bet there's some serious alignment happening behind closed doors. Translation, decisions that once felt like open discussions now probably come stamped with approved by Andrew. Meanwhile, Kevin Stefanski is staring at all this like he accidentally walked into a reality show. The coaching situation is foggy at best.
You folks know me. I'm not wishy-washy about much, but I have been about Kevin Stefanski. But I haven't been about Andrew Berry. And the only reason, in the end, I didn't get on the soapbox to fire him when I decided, hey, okay, stick with Stefanski, is just because it seems like they're a team. But unless Kevin Stefanski, and even if this happened, I don't know that it would change my mind at this point. But unless Kevin Stefanski said to Jimmy Haslam, hey, listen, we can't fire Andrew Berry. He's my guy. We're partners. Unless that happened, I would let Andrew Berry.
With Podesta leaving for baseball, a move that makes you wonder if he just needed fresh air or was tired of the Browns' version of professional chaos, the door opens for a restructuring frenzy. Podesta had been the analytics guru, the numbers guy, the let's make sure we're smart guy. Now he's off to the Rockies, and suddenly every Browns decision is ripe for reinvention. And yes, this includes the fate of everyone from GM candidates to assistant coaches, and naturally, our man Shedeur. The local media is losing its mind over all this.
You know, when the season's over for a lot of these rookies, I think Shedeur Sanders will start a game for the Browns this season. Said that when they drafted him. But I don't have an agenda here. And anybody who, believes in Shedeur Sanders shouldn't have been surprised at how he played. If you think he can play, then why were you surprised? I expect him to be good. He played well in college. I voted for him third on my Heisman ballot. This outpour of media that was gushing, it was dripping. It was like easy here.
Podcasts, radio shows, and angry tweets alike are spinning faster than a broken ceiling fan. 1 minute, it's Andrew Berry promotion, big whoop. Next, it is Kevin Stefanski toast? Is Shedeur toast? Are we all toast? Cleveland's sports commentary scene is a full-on circus, and somehow we're all front-row witnesses. You can practically hear the popcorn crunching over every speculative take.
When it comes to the regime, everything depends on what the owner really wants. I mean, on the one hand, he wants to see progress from the rookies. On the other hand, there's, sort of a reverse incentive to say, well, if they lose and it gets them closer to quarterback, that might be what he wants as well. So, I mean, this is sort of this weird thing where you don't really know, but losing games like that one is always going to hurt your cause. As far as, the Shedeur Sanders element, he has to prove that he can survive and protect himself, which is something.
And while opinions vary wildly, one thing is clear. Andrew Berry moving up changes the landscape entirely. The power is consolidating, and if you're not aligned with him, good luck finding a seat on this merry-go-round. And let's talk about promotions. Glenn Cook is now lurking in the background like a general manager apprentice waiting for the signal to strike.
Now, there is a rumor out there now that Shedeur Sanders is going to play and start the last 4 games for the Cleveland Browns. Now, we've been covering this story ever since Shedeur Sanders was drafted by the Cleveland Browns. Everybody wanted to know who was going to be their QB1. We all know Joe Flacco was going to be their QB1 coming into the season. But Joe Flacco was traded to the Cincinnati Bengals.
If Berry becomes president, Cook might slide into a full GM role, which is perfect if you like watching internal ladder climbing while the team's future hangs in suspense. Stefanski might survive another year, or he might become the latest victim of Brown's organizational roulette. Either way, it's pure entertainment.
The league decided it didn't like how Shedeur interviewed. He said some things he should not have said, and he will tell you that to this day. I got a little carried away. But he's as tough a kid, tough a quarterback as I've ever seen. His arm is at least as good as Brady's. It's Brady-esque.
You guys act like a 5th-round pick is a punishment.
Okay.
It's an opportunity. I've never seen anybody talk this much about a 5th-round pick ever.
Because he's not a real 5th-round pick. That show you right there. I wish we could have the owners here and, get them real liquored up. I might spill the beans. But I'm telling you.
You're telling me you think
going on. Collusion.
You think these owners get together and sit there with a pipe and say, hey, we're not going to draft Shedeur?
So what's the takeaway here? Shedeur Sanders' future just got a plot twist worthy of a Netflix miniseries. Andrew Berry is rising, Podesta is leaving, Stefanski is sweating, and the Browns front office is dancing to a tune that only Haslam seems to hear. If you thought the draft was exciting, try watching power shifts and promotions in real time.
The first time in Shedeur's life that as a grown man, he's not being coached by his dad. And that's a lot of impact. Is he deserving of a top 10 pick? Absolutely. Is this a way where people are feeling like, yo, we want to humble this guy, even having his jersey retired? There's a meme that says Travis Hunter, number 12, and then they had number 2, Deion's son. Those type of things is going to follow you in the locker room. Daddy ain't going to be able to save you, bro. So how does he take that on as a challenge to say, people are going to look at me, they're going to critique me for everything. I'm already coming in with this mentality or this aura that I'm larger than life, and rightfully so.
Yeah. Cleveland may not have stability, but it sure has drama, and if nothing else, it's giving us something to watch while Shedeur waits to see if his role is going to be a superstar or a sideline cameo. So what do you think? Will Shedeur rise to superstar status or get stuck on the sidelines? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for all the Browns Chaos updates.